Google wants to transform television advertising once and for all. Hey everybody, it's Jay Baer with another Jay Today, where I give you a piece of my mind 3 minutes at a time back home in Indiana in the Jay Today studios, rocking the U of A hat. Go Wildcats, still alive in the NCAA tournament as I record this. Really fascinating announcement from Google this week about their move into television advertising. I gotta tell you, Google plays the long game better than any company maybe in history. As some of you know, Google has a project called Google Fiber, where they insert super high-speed fiber internet connectivity bandwidth in certain cities. Right now, fiber is in Kansas City, Provo, and Austin. You think, well, why would Google want to be in the bandwidth industry? Why would they want to be in that business? Well, if you control the lines, you potentially control the ads. And I think we always figured that makes sense for Google's core business, selling you ads online. But check this out. Fiber also has a very robust television offering. Google has announced that starting soon in Kansas City, local businesses will be able to purchase television ads on the Google Fiber network based on household, previous viewing, location, and those ads will be sold not on an overall audience basis, the way television has been sold since the very first day. They will be sold on actual ads shown basis, actual impressions. What this means is that Google is trying to take their business model, their direct response advertising model, and apply it to television, which has been resistant to that since the very first day, right? TV relies on Nielsen ratings saying, you know what, I think somebody in Atlanta likes this show, therefore I'm going to pay you a ton of money. Google's like, nah, why don't we just charge people for actual impressions? That, if it gets a foothold, ladies and gentlemen, is a game changer. Now, some of you who have been around for a while may remember that Google tried this before with radio. Google had a radio program in the mid-2000s where they gave technology to radio stations and said, hey, we're going to give you this server that helps you optimize your advertising better, allows people to buy and sell advertising spots in a more efficient basis, allows advertising to be sold in the same way on an exact number of ads delivered basis instead of a gross audience basis, and it didn't work. They shut it down in 2009. Why? Because radio stations weren't terribly technology savvy at that point, for the most part, and people didn't want to hear it, right? They're like, wow, why would I want to sell ads on the number delivered when I can sell ads on this like fictitious cloud of people who theoretically listened? But folks, the times have changed. It's all about actual value now, not perceived and potential value, and Google is playing this way, way into the future. Same thing with driverless cars. If you have the car, if Google makes a driverless car, and you just say Google pizza, guess what pizza place the car is going to drive you to? That's right. That's right. The one who has bought an ad from Google. It's going to be pretty interesting, folks. Check out Google Fiber. I can't wait. Anybody who's out there in KC, Austin, Provo who watches the show, let me know how this rolls out in your local market. I would love to see how this works in practice. Okay, today's Sprout Social Shoutout, 2 shoutouts. One from my good friend Mark Schaefer, whose new book, The Content Code is now available on Amazon. You need to get this book. It is stupendous. You will be glad that I told you to get it. Congratulations to Mark Schaefer for the new book. Also, today's Sprout Social shout-out is from my good friend Tamsin Webster. Tamsin's been helping me a ton with my new book and my new presentation called Hug Your Hater. She is a brilliant instructor and advisor on all things speaking and communication. So thanks very much to Tamsin, who also tipped me off to what I call the step-by-step process in my book, which is called The Hatrix. So congratulations and thank you, Tamsin. As always, this show, The Jay Today Show, is brought to you by my pals at Sprout Social. It's what I use for my own social media every day, sproutsocial.com. It's awesome. You're going to love it. And the show is brought to you by Candidio. They make these videos viable. I just shoot these on my phone. They do the rest. They can do the same for you. It's super fast. It's easy. It's affordable. Candidio.com. Until tomorrow, I'm Jay Baer. This has been Jay Today. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to these videos yet, you should do that because I make these 3 times a week and you'll never miss another one. Thanks.